It's a sensation. Caught up in the deep of heaven. Torn down by diminished, fit or seven. Two discordant dimensions. Drowning in that pool in your mansion. Caught between him and her in a friction. No fiction. To a discordant dimension. Caught up in that friction, heaven. Bouncing body, so much tension. There ain't no fiction. There's so much friction. All this delusion and intention. Too much deluded dimension. A judge passed his sentence. Too much deluded dimension. Well, the judge passed his sentence.
This band like a ghost, and we're talking about Torn Down by Diminished 5th or 7th, which is a song we wrote last night. What's interesting about this song is we have a Roland MX1 performance mixer, and one of the coolest things about this performance mixer is it actually can do a sequence. And when you run a sequence on it, you can apply different effects to each of the 16 steps. And that's kind of interesting. So you can have different effects kicked off. And so one of the things that's interesting in this song is we have the MX1 performance mixer running against a JDXI program sound. And then on some of the steps, there's actually a roller effect that caught from like a portamento, deep crash. And then it's got flanger and delay and big crush all applied at different steps. And so the MX1 performance mixer is running against this loop. It comes with a JDXI. So I did basically like a hardcore mashup. I mean a hardware synth mashup using these hardware synth devices. So with the JDXI program running through, and then we have a Juno GI doing a Roland D50 sound, which is called D50 Heaven, and that's where the Josephine Electric refers to the had the term in the phrase in the song, which he says it's like D50 Heaven, and so we kind of threw that in there as a nod to the Roland D50, which is a linear uh, arithmetic LA synth, which a lot of people find very powerful. It was kind of supplanted the DX7 back in the day for a couple of years, and it came back as a boutique D05, and that seems to have sold out. I've been trying to find one. I found a couple on Reverb, and looking to figure out what the next device I'm going to buy is. I'm kind of leaning toward a grandmother just because it's affordable, and it has that analog reverb. And then once I have it, then I can get the matriarch and then use the reverb for the grandmother. Because the matriarch is like 2,000. That could be a hard thing to get, but the grandmother is still a very powerful synth. There's a lot of stuff I can do with it. It's got the sine wave on the LFO. It's got a nice keyboard on it, so we can use that. So we're very much leaning toward the next synth. We love the matriarch. We like what they're doing with the Hydra set. That's a pretty good set too, but the Moog we think is a little bit better just because you got a CP3 mixer. You get some of these modules, and really the reverb is probably worth the analog reverb, string reverb is probably worth the admission just what we can do with it, and then the cool sequencer that we can run. And the fact that we have a Moog DFAM drummer from another mother and a mother 32, so we could throw two more oscillators into that from our Arturia 6U solution. So we could end up doing a pretty much almost a matriarch type of situation, since we don't have the stereo delays. But if we went and got an Arturia 3U, we could go and get some stereo Eurorack modules from Make Noise that would give us the ability to do stereo filter, stereo VCA, stereo delays. So those could be purchased for less than 2,000. Well, they might end up being pretty close, because some of the Make Noise modules are like $500 each. So then if you look at that, then well, maybe I just buy a Matriarch. Which is like in the future we probably want one, because we like the idea of having such a big key bed and the parabolic nature of it already built in. But this song we really like a lot, and then we got this other song Siren, which I think we talked about before, where we threw it on here again, which we tend to do. But yeah, we've been out Ubering, and that goes to the fact that we're starving artists. We do another day job that's pretty good, but in order to get our gear, we've always had to buy our gear. We haven't been able to get Roland or Moog or Arturia to support us. So we do have Arturia South Africa liking everything we do, and Roland Synth. They've been liking a lot of stuff we do. So hint, hint. Can you guys send us some cents? If not, if you guys like what we're doing, could you please become a supporter of the program on Anchor? You could support us at $1, $4.99, and $10 a month. It would be cool if you could do that. As we indicated, we interview indie artists from around the world. When we talk to a bunch of artists the rest of this month, going creeping into November and December, we'll probably try to get Jess Davis on again, because we always end up talking to her at the end of the year, along with Kendra Black. We'll probably get Kendra Black to get back on. And so we are going to be collaborating on a Facebook Live performance in 2020. We've got two acts that we've talked to before that are going to be on the show, two women. They're female artists that we've talked to. We're not going to tell you who they are. And we are actually working on collaborating with one of the female artists we talked to this year. You'll have to guess which one, try to figure out which one It could be a lot of different people. Um, so we're pretty excited about that. We just sent them a demo to have them look at it, and we're going to be working on sending demos. Like I said, we're not telling you who it is, but we are actively creating some stuff, and hopefully, we'll get it together into 2020. Don't know if we'll end up doing a big album like what we did with Rock Tunes and what we did with All Control K. But we're in a mode where we'd like to collaborate at that kind of level again, and we'd love to play a festival. So if they're booking agents to listen to this show, and you see that we interview artists, we kind of have an exchange for you booking agents. If you guys want to get one of your acts on the show, we'll help push any kind of material to them. If they got a brand new record, or EP, or single, or they have a tour, they can come on and talk to us for an hour. It gets put out to 11 platforms. There's over 20,000 people listening on this platform. If you dig that and you like what happens when we do that podcast, we're a musician. Check out our stuff. If you want us to, cool tip for tat, if you could help us get onto a show, uh, preferably on the East Coast. We could play Boston, we could play New York, play Rhode Island, Connecticut, places like that, and we could play our native New Hampshire. And there are some clubs in Concord, New Hampshire that opened and in Manchester, but sometimes you got to get an outside promoter to get in. So then again, yeah, if you're an agent or somebody's working for artists that we've talked to and you list this program, we are actively looking to tour in 2020. So give us a voice memo on Anchor FM. If you do a voice memo, you can talk to us. And you can also talk to us through a direct message on Instagram. That's expansive underscore sound underscore experiments. That's on Instagram, expansive underscore sound underscore experiments. And on our Facebook page at Phantom Electric Ghost, you can contact us there. Again, that's at Phantom Electric Ghost on Facebook. Thank you. We'll talk to you later.